In this video, I'll be making an Undertale fan game in less than 24 hours with the help of ChatGPT's AI. Undertale is one of my favorite games ever. You guys requested it as one of the games I should make, and I really thought about it. It lost in the previous poll I did, but it still had a good amount of votes, so I wanted to try making a 2D game, and this could later be useful in the FNAF series, as one of the arcade minigames. So guys, calm down. The next FNAF video is coming very soon. There was the release of a popular fan game recently, Undertale Yellow. It is an amazing fan game, and honestly, every Undertale fan should try it out. However, it took the devs 7 years for it to come out. That's pretty long. So, I'll attempt to make at least the Undertale battle system in the fan game and in a way shorter amount of time. After all, I did do FNAF in 48 hours. Should be easy, right? For this video, we're going to have different rules than the FNAF game. Those 24 hours will only be dedicated to the battle system. ChatGPT is the only one able to create and modify scripts for the first half of each part. Then, for the second half, I'll be allowed to modify and upgrade those myself. Also, with the exception of Undertale specific UI and audio, I can't use Undertale characters or sprites. So, no stealing like in the FNAF ChatGPT video. This Undertale prototype has been published on GameJolt for anyone interested in playing it. Link in the description below. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I'll insert it in the FNAF game as one of the minigames. If it gets 5,000, I'll make the top-down gameplay, and if it gets 10,000, I'll make the mobile port for this minigame. You've never seen mobile Undertale, have you? Doesn't that sound interesting? But before we begin, 97.9% of you aren't subscribed yet, so please do. We are incredibly close to 15,000 subscribers, and reaching this goal would mean the world to me. Thank you. First of all, I asked ChatGPT how to make the Undertale battle system in Unity, and now we've got somewhat of a step-by-step guide. I made a 2D Unity project and then asked ChatGPT to make me a battle system, since I'm forbidden to do that myself for the next 12 hours. Let's see ChatGPT's work. Wow, game of the year. Well, ChatGPT, those are certainly not bullets. After a few prompts, ChatGPT sort of fixed it and the player can take damage. Nice. Normally in a 3D game, I usually make beans as test characters. Unfortunately, this game is 2D, so I can't really do that. Unless... Yes! Beans! Our player will be named Beanie the Bean. Our big bad guy, however, will be Fuzzbear. But MGF. According to the FNAF Waffle Edition, Fuzzbear is actually named Freddy Fazbear, so you know, you should probably change the name or something. Shut up, nerd! I then added turn-based combat like in the original game and a proper health and damage system. We've now got the basics and it's already been a couple of hours. Oh my god, ChatGPT sucks. Oh man. I changed the text box design and applied the official Undertale font, which is the 8-bit operator GVE font. Now, what do I have left to do for the next 12 hours? First, I'll fix the code errors one by one. Oh god, that looks horrible. Even worse than me. Oh god, that looks horrible. Welp, I fixed the typewriting errors and made it work. Now it feels like Undertale text. There's just one thing missing. The sound. I can't really copy sounds either because of my rules, but I'll make my very own sounds. Ba ba la 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 beep bap ba beep bap 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 boom. After some sound editing, I was able to do something very similar to the sound in Undertale battles. Then I applied it to the game and put a dark background to make this even better. Thanks to Redybear, I now have Fuzzbear sprites that he made specially for my game. Absolutely insane work. Huge thank to you, Redybear. I implemented it in the game, and we now have a nice enemy to fight. I also implemented part of the Undertale UI. All that's left is Fuzzbear's attacks, the different choices such as fighting, acting, using an item, and sparing. Since I'm unsure about what kind of attacks Fuzzbear should have, I made some circular attacks for him. The problem is, it was a bit too difficult all at once. so I made them go almost one at a time. But that also was too difficult for a beginner like me. So I made red circles before attacks to warn the player, so this should be pretty easy. I then made some sort of Undertale-like fight system where you've got to hit the enemy at the right moment for the maximum amount of damage possible. However, in my system, instead of pressing twice, you only have to press 1 to activate the fight UI, then hold until the right moment to strike. My attack sprites are going to be trash can, designed by me using some of the remaining amount of time that I had. Truly beautiful. A masterpiece. Using a submenu system, I made the main act to spare Fuzzbear, gently kicking him. After doing this act, you can spare Fuzzbear. This is inspired from the original meme, where at the end of the meme, Fuzzbear gets kicked. I'm not really good at making music, and I don't know many music artists, so now I'll just... Roses are red, violets are blue. Copied myself. It's not against the rules, right? I then added items to the game, such as the potato chips from the second FNAF video, giving you health. There's also poison, leaving you at 1 HP in case you'd somehow want to get hurt and try this in a hardcore way. Wow, this is just like in Minecraft. Running away closes the game because there's no escape. I made 2 different endings for this game. One when you spare Fuzzbear and another when you put him to sleep. These endings don't matter yet, but they will once implemented in the FNAF game. If you're new to this channel, you should totally subscribe and watch the 2 other game dev videos. For now, if you die, run away, get the fight ending, or get the spare ending, the game will close. Why? Well, dying and running away will end the minigame in the FNAF game, and the 2 endings will impact the actual FNAF game itself. How? Well, that remains a secret for now. Installing the game. I'll be showing a short walkthrough installing this minigame. If you're an absolute Undertale pro gamer and you know what you're doing, or you just don't want to play this game, then you can skip to 9 minutes 35 to watch the last part of this video. First of all, you've got to add GameJolt. It has a huge community that's all about indie games and fan games. There are indie games on there that have been played by nostalgic YouTubers such as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie. There's also interesting fan games for some popular gaming communities like Undertale, Among Us, Cuphead, lethalcompany, Terraria, heck, even Roblox. By the way, this isn't actually sponsored or anything. I've never done any of these, I just find the platform quite interesting. Anyways, to play my game, you can search it by writing my username, mgfsdev, or by writing the game's name, which is Undertale vs Fuzzbear. It's not the most elegant page ever, but I'll probably fix it up eventually. Once there, just click on the download button for the client you use, in this case, Windows. It comes as a zip package, just unzip it and open the exe file, which is the game itself. Pretty complicated, but you guys are smart, you'll figure it out. The gameplay instructions are in the description of the game's page, but I guess I can explain them here too. Playing the game. I'll be explaining this as if you're a complete beginner, just like me. Upon opening the game, you'll have 4 options. You can fight Fuzzbear to unalive him, act by giving him a gentle kick, use one of your 2 items, which are unlimited, or attempt to either spare him or run away. You can move between buttons selected with the arrow key. To select the menu, you only have to press the letter Z. If you selected the act, the item, or the mercy button, you can select other submenu actions with the button enter, also named return. Go back from a submenu, you can press X, just like in the original game. When taking an item, its effect gets applied to you, the player. Using the potato chips gives you a few health points, and using the poison leaves you at 1 HP for the no-hit Undertale experts. Fuzzbear's attacks are pretty simple, as there's just one, being the circular attacks. But if you guys have any ideas, just let me know in the comments or in the Discord. To get the genocide ending, you've only got to fight and hit Fuzzbear until he dies. To hit him, select the fight button, hold Z and release it at the right moment, ideally in the center of the bar. To get the pacifist ending, just gently kick Fuzzbear in 1 turn, which makes him spareable, and you can now spare him with the mercy button. As I've said earlier, you can go play this prototype on GameJolt right now, link in the description below. You can always suggest ideas in the comment section or directly in my Discord server. The next FNAF video should be coming very soon. Remember though, this is a game I made only in 24 hours. And as always, subscribe!